Grimlock, did you make a poopy on the floor?
No.
Grimlock, did you eat my car?
No.
Grimlock, please put down the knife. Put down the knife, please.
Anyone remember when Bay said he never wanted to do the Dinobots? Well, that didn't take long. In the fourth film, Transformers Age of Extinction, the Dinobots were welcomed into the spotlight as the major selling point, even if they were in the film for, let's say, 5 minutes. With Studio Series, Grimlock was in the very first wave of leader-class figures with a completely brand new mold to anything from the 2 prior films. Not only that, the mold was re-released from the Target-exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee series. This one that we're taking a look at is the very first run. Grimlock transforms into a giant metal monster based on the T-Rex, and if you're gonna nitpick the accuracy because it has horns, well, look at it. It's a metal dinosaur. Who cares about the accuracy? Strafe has 2 heads, now who's looking silly? I think with so many jagged bits and warped dark metal details, it doesn't need to be completely accurate, but I will say the hand is right in the middle, the body feels weirdly thin and flat like it got ran over, and you start to see the cracks in the tail. The legs don't change much, but would you do anything different? The throat has a gap, but aside from that, wow, what a monster. I'm sure I can get Optimus Prime to ride it. Look at the curves on the head, with sharp teeth, red eyes, a moving misaligned jaw, and a snarling nature. I swear my dog don't bite. I do like the spine, the tiny arms that move, and the leg joints pretty much use the same joints from the robot. If the flap underneath falls too often, you can hook the rubber plastic on the spike, assuming it doesn't warp too badly. All it's missing is a cop car to munch on. Grimlock is not complex in the engineering, and maybe could have used more focus to get the details just right, but it's still this hulking animalistic machine that's just ready to demolish anything. Or eat cars. Robot mode. Chow, 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 chow. There's plenty of upgrade kits or fourth-party reworks, but we're just taking a look at the genuine article. Out of all the figures previous, this is the most accurate to the movie, mostly because it's not using bright orange out of nowhere. It certainly smashes the old leader toy. I'm not even concerned about the dino arms, but I'm worried about the thin hinges and clips for the waist. Besides that, this is gorgeous. Look at the streaks of metallic blue paint throughout, giving a sense of damaged metal that's seen combat. I know not everyone's into the design, but it sure comes out beautiful. I love that he's a tall leader figure. They were able to keep the matching shoulders, the lower jaw and the chest, the girth, the spikes, the mightiness Grimlock is always known for, and the spiked boots of the old knights that I wouldn't just call clown shoes for a gag. That head is ugly, but in the most perfect way. Check out the horn, the slick back head, the beady eyes, and the paint that picks out all these components. You can almost feel it in motion. Did someone say, articulation? Ball joint head, shoulders out and in for the back rotation below, elbow bend, wrist rotation, waist rotation, hips out and in for the back rotation below, knee bend, and ball joint feet. Posability is almost good, if not for a few problems. The shoulder horns tend to stop the arms from moving forward, and despite the kilt armor moving in 3 parts, the hips can only do so much, but he looks too good to let it ruin it. No added accessories, but his hand is just a spiked mace. Would be nice to add a spear or optional hand, but still, think of all the skulls you can crush with this. I guess you can open the tail. You've heard of Captain Hook, now get ready for Captain Drain Cleaner. Grimlock is a powerful titan, scary in his strength and ignorance, and that really comes across here, on top of a gorgeous way to paint that continues onto Shockwave. You can certainly tell that they had a proper model to work on while developing this toy. The details are proper where it should be focused on. A few shortcomings and restraints aside, I love it as a proper sized leader figure that certainly has the presentation of its value, and it just looks amazing. Uglier than Dr. Doom's Fan 4 stick face.
Allspark TV. Now that's just prime.